Yo.
Hi, it's Anthony. Oh, we live?
We're live, baby.
Oh, we live?
Yeah, we live.
Hey! Damn, motherfucker. Hey, look, what I get?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We got tires. We're gonna be here at the unit taking off the front wheels of the 240 so I can finally get some tires that fit on the VSKS. As you can see, these tires are way too wide, and I only ever had them put on for the fact that I needed wheels for the front of the car, and the VSKS were the only wheels that I had at the time for the front, and those were the only tires I had at the time. So I just had them thrown on so the car would drive, or even had something to drive on. But today we're gonna fix the fact that, you know, they don't fit really well. These are a 215, I'm sorry. These are a 225, 40, 18. These are for the VSKS for the rear. At the house, I have a set of 215, 40, 18s. Yeah, 215, 40, 18s. And those are gonna be for the front. Because these are like a 9.5 wide or a 9 wide. I don't really remember. But the 215s are gonna work for the front. The 225s are gonna be good for the rear because they're wider. I'm probably gonna have to end up running a spacer, and then I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with these. Maybe trying to buy another 2 of them so I have a full set, and then these can be like a spare set. Because I do like these and I don't want to get rid of them, but I just want to run all VSKFs on the car for now. So anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about what we're doing. The car hasn't really changed since the last video. I've done nothing since then. It's actually not even that much longer since the last videos happened. So I'm just going to get to work on jacking the car up and putting it on jack stands, taking the wheels off. We're going to load them up in the truck, and then we're going to go swing by the house, grab the other wheels, grab the other tires, and then we're going to meet Blake at the dealership where he's going to put them on. So we'll get to it. I had to test to make sure the unit door still closes, because once I take these off, it's on jack stands, it won't be able to move. This car just barely fits in this unit. Like, that's why I have the bumpers off, because if it's not almost all the way back to the wall, as you can see the exhaust is right there, then the door won't close. So that's why it's also moving out of this unit. As soon as this is done and all the wheels are on it, the new tires, then it's probably going to leave this unit. I have a bigger one for it to go to where I actually live, so it's going to be much more convenient to come out and work on the car and everything. Because right now I have to drive like 45 minutes to get here, and with that being said, it's really annoying to get motivation to come out here and do anything to it when it's so far away, because I have to drive so far away to get here, work on it, and if whatever I'm doing like doesn't work, I can't get it all done in one day, then I have to go back and then come back again. It's just a mess. So. Still shut. We're loaded up. I'm just gonna stick this jack in here for the time being, and then we'll head back to the house and grab the other stuff. Then we'll hit up our boy. I don't think the stretch is gonna be super crazy on these, but I'm really hoping that Blake doesn't run into a problem with the fact that it's only a 40 sidewall. I could have even went 35, but I didn't want that little of sidewall. Plus that makes them a lot harder to stretch. I wanted the biggest tire that I could get as possible in the front, with it still being stretched and fitting properly and also looking decent because, I mean, let's be real, stretch tires look way better anyway. But I didn't want to lose like all the traction up front. I might have to readjust. Okay, that should be a little bit. Avoid damage as well as you can, I guess. All right, off to Toyota.
Yurt.
Yurt.
Leg.
Dirty, man.
Be working, bro. Be working.
Yeah, these are a little dirty. I was gonna take it by the car wash and spray it. I'm worried that that might not come off. That's like a water stain that's been there for a while, like when the car was parked, and I'm hoping that that comes off.
You gotta
But
channel your inner stance days, figure out how to polish that out, you know.
look, there's one there too.
Like my power steering trail.
Except from the truck.
It goes right to the truck.
Yeah, somebody's got to pay for that, but it ain't you, right?
Force come.
Yeah, don't worry about that. No, these are the full way force come.
Hey, those are good though.
These are the
These
are the rears.
Tony ran those at Polecat in his car, and it made like his car makes like 400 or something.
The rear
and
or
they
front?
actually have rear, and they actually have like good grip. And
Perfect.
side by.
So these
I'm
are
gonna buy some for my car too.
these are the rear, and these are the fronts.
No, these are the front.
No,
Reverse stagger.
get out of here, man. We're in the dealer. I'm gonna shut this off.
On my K-pop.
This is you?
Yeah.
Man's listening to K-pop and fucking work. Blake finished up the wheels. Not bad. Not bad. Blake was in a little bit of a rush because he's got to get back to work, but super big shout out to him. You need tires mounted up, hit my boy. Toyota Cool Springs if you're in Tennessee. I just looked online. I can buy 2 individual center caps to match these for $27 a piece. And then for, I think $65, I can buy a, like a floating center cap conversion to make them floating. That would be pretty tight. So I might do that. And then I think for $20 each for a pack of 5, you can buy hardware. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into, but I'm not sure. We'll figure that out later. I'm like blocked in here, kind of. Someone pulled behind me. Barely was able to get out. Anyway, let's get back to the unit. Put these on, see what they look like, see how they fit. I may be able to just add a little bit more camber in the front, and that might take care of my issue. If the fronts still don't fit the fenders, I may be able to add a little bit of camber and get it to clear and look fine. But I don't want a bunch of camber, and it's already got kind of enough. So we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just buy bigger fenders, but we'll see. All right, so, wow. I put the wheel on. It's still, like, it's better, but it's still not really clearing this, and there isn't as much camber in the front as I thought. So I got this super jank way of adding some camber, which I'm going to attempt to do right now. Because these... What the fuck? Somebody's having fun in their Hellcat. These are slotted, like the coilovers have been slotted, so I can just shove in on this after they're loosened. I'm dealing with very limited space in here, so bear with me. And honestly, I think I'm gonna start with maxing them out and see what that gives me. Right there. So we're already like hot boy spec camber right now. That's tight. She's going nowhere now. Wow. That is way too much camber. Well, at least I know I'll be able to make these fit now. Okay, I'm gonna like mess with this for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, that's a lot better. Of course, obviously it'll be lower than this. I could almost do like a wider wheel in the front, I think. I honestly thought this is as wide as I could get, but I'm pretty sure I could do a way wider wheel. I mean, it almost hits the strut, so I gotta be careful of that. But out here, it could be, I could go wider, so I could like re-lip these and make them wider that way. Of course, that wouldn't really help with traction or anything though. That's just gonna be straight fitment because all the tire that's out here, if I make them wider, is not gonna contact the ground anyway. It's gonna be like here and in. Maybe we'll run with this and drop it down, lower it a little bit. I'll probably go ahead and lower it while the wheel's off of it. This is the absolute best way to do this, in my opinion. There she goes, she's a little tight. Yo.
Hi, it's Anthony. Oh, are we live?
We're live, baby.
Oh, we live?
Yeah, we live.
Hey! Tell the motherfucker, hey, look, when I get down, hey, look, when I'm on probation, I'm coming to see you. You hear me? Remember the motherfucking name.
Salutations.
Oh.
I'm lowering the car right now as we speak. Probably too much, we'll see, I don't know.
It hits everything. Oh, you're lower, like you're dropping the jack or you're dropping the car?
Nah, I'm dropping the shocks, the car.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we about to check it out right now. This is where we're gonna end it for tonight because it's already approaching darkness, unfortunately. But I did get this situated on both sides and it looks a lot better. The fitment's so much fucking better than it used to be, so hell yeah. Hell yeah is in the chat, but we're gonna continue the rest of it probably tomorrow because I gotta put these on the back. And they're so, like, it needs dropped, like the rears needs dropped. I gotta do some toe adjustment, I guess, here because of dropping the front. It like made the toe way out. So I'm gonna have to adjust all that stuff now, I guess tomorrow, so I can drive this thing to the house. So yeah, I don't know, we'll come around back to it tomorrow and I'll just pick it up there. It's the next day. I'm running into an issue after lowering the front. This is kind of what the car looks like now with both on. I lowered the front, added camber so they would fit whatever, they fit good. Really tight, but you know, we'll worry about that later. The issue is now, because of the camber, and I maxed out the coils all the way, like that's as low as they will go, and it just so happened to be like a good ride height, so I left it. Now the rear obviously is super high, so it's like tilted downward, and I'm trying to lower these, and as you can see I don't have much more room to go. And I think to lower it anymore, I'm actually just gonna have to go ahead and take the whole strut off. That's what I have left, which is, I mean, good 2 inches probably, which should get it, but I think what's gonna have to happen is these are gonna have to be maxed out. And I can't physically like twist this anymore with it on the car, so I'm gonna have to just go ahead and take them off. This little, how many people, let me know if you still have this on your S chassis. If you're watching and you have one, because I always wondered how like rare these were. My car still had them, so I put them on. Like they still fit on, even on the aftermarket coilover suspension. Anyway, so I'm gonna take these off and then just drop the strut out of it to wind it down to get there much faster. And I think I'm just gonna max it out and go for that and see what it does. Yep, that just broke off in the socket. I'm using this bullshit because pretty much all of my tools, unfortunately, I thought this car was gonna leave sooner. So I pretty much brought all the tools that I have over to the other garage. And this Taiwanese chrome vanadium, whatever, snapped off, the reducer snapped off in the socket, so that sucks. I don't really know what to do about that. I gotta dig this out of my socket now. Little trick for you right there. When your dumbass accidentally tightens the bolt too tight, just use 2 wrenches. If for some reason you all of a sudden lost your power tools. I'm literally the CEO of Making Do. It's what I do. Nuts are tight like all the way through. That's gonna be so annoying to wind that off. Okay, well I'll do that and then I'll fill you in. Oh yeah, China. China, go in USA. Like this. And it breaky. It spins so much better when it's off the cart.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Oh, you know what? I bet that's the bottom of the cup. No way. Well, what do you do about that? I just did all of this for absolutely nothing, for sure. ISR, why did you let me down? I didn't buy these, by the way. This was not my choice. These came on a 240 I had, and oh no. Now my GoPro mount, man, everything is breaking. Oh, look at that. And the other one just broke. Too many problems at one time. Okay, so we're probably just gonna have to live with this, I guess. This is maxed out, so figure out something with that. I guess different coilover brands go different heights or whatever. I used to have Broadways one time on a Miata, and them things went super low. Come back. I guess I'll bolt this on and see what that does. Whatever I guess that is, I'll have to live with for now. It's definitely going to be higher than the front. Could raise the front some, I guess, to match it. Who wants to do that? Might have to hang out on the ground for a minute. Sorry, I don't know what else to do about it. Everything hates me right now. Hey man, but I'm gonna put these things on real quick. You hang tight right there, don't move. Not that great, but hopefully, you know, it goes lower when you know, you drop it on the ground. I could destroy the preload to make it lower, but I don't really want to do that because that's stupid. I need the suspension to work. Oh, you know what? It's gonna go a little bit lower because I might have to take the wheel off to make it a little lighter, but when you tighten these bolts, it's gonna raise it up some. At least a half an inch, right? Are we coping? We're coping. Okay, hold on. Let me do that. I mean, yeah, it's a little better. It raised it up some, sucking that coilover up it. Maybe this will be okay. Maybe it maxed out will be, you know, maybe I won't have to pay $1,800 for some coilovers that this thing just always wants something. You know, it's like, nah, you need to give me a little more. Nope, that's not enough. You need to give me a little more. No, you thought you were done? No, you thought you were gonna have cool wheels? No. It's not over. I am happy that the specs of these wheels do fit. I kind of preferred to basically tuck these rears. Obviously, that's probably not gonna happen with the suspension, but you know, maybe I get like different knuckles instead of getting coilovers. Maybe I can get like some drop knuckles or something. I don't know. Maybe I can, like the GK Tech ones or something that, I mean, honestly, it would help it anyway. It probably would help like correct the suspension geometry. All right, yeah, I think before I drop it down though to see what it looks like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. All right, here we go. I got them both on. They're both maxed out. It seems like this side is ever so slightly higher than the other side, even though they're both maxed out. The jack was almost stuck. Well, they at least they're the same height. I mean, I don't know. It kind of matches the front. I could literally raise the front a little bit and it would pretty much be the same, but not what I was hoping for. At least it's got 4 of the same wheels on it. I do have 2 center caps that I can stick on. That does VSKF's a lot of justice, I think, the center caps. Not terrible. Definitely better than with the Serbs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like these wheels, but these were kind of just too big for the car as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I haven't really decided yet. They got some pretty nice center caps on them.
Bumper fell off right on the road right there.
I hate this car so much. It's like, god damn.
Yo, that's the specs.
A fat ass tire out here, boy.
What, so you hit a bridge and it just fell off?
You know, like, there's like that bridge.
Oh, the one, yeah, right out there.
Yeah, I hit that and now I just hear. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? I look behind you at night and I see this thing just flop.
Not the real PS Deuce just getting destroyed. Yeah, this thing was mint the last time I seen it, and now it's just like, this thing is so thrashed. This is the best thing ever.
Oh, the tramp stand.
And the tag.
And the tag.
That's what I'm buying this month. My tags are dead this month. What you think?
This some ass.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What?
Bro has 18s on the front. Come on.
It's leaning forward. Dude, 18's on the front's the only way.
So low.
Because it is in the front. It's got a good 3-inch, like 3-inch clearance, probably to the oil pan. Maybe less. Okay, so unfortunate. Really unfortunate news. I got the car done. Like, the wheels are fit. I raised the front a little bit. I did finish adjusting the toe. Blake kind of came over and that we got wrapped up talking or whatever. This is where the rear sits for now. It's good as I can do. It's as low as I can get it. They're maxed out. And then the front I raised to match the rear so the car was the same height because I didn't want it nosing down. I adjusted the toe. I kind of fixed the steering wheel, like the steering wheel's straight now. And then I adjusted the toe. We just kind of eyeballed it or whatever. And then we got everything done. And Blake was going to hit the little spot over here in the back of the unit where we kind of go to like test the cars or whatever. So we went over there, we kind of did that, we came back, and then I was going to get in my car and drive it and just kind of drive it around to see how it handles because I wanted to make sure nothing rubbed or anything. I ended up actually having to move the harness too and tuck it up a little further in there. I don't know if you can see that, but did all that, and then I got in the car and I just kind of steered the wheel back and forth while the car was running with power steering, and everything looked good. It wasn't rubbing or anything. The tires weren't hitting the fender. It wasn't going to destroy anything sitting there. So I figured I'd go put it around, and I kind of drove it, you know, around here. And we went over to the spot, and I just kind of whipped I wish I got it on video. I didn't have the camera with me, but I just kind of whipped a little 180 and then just side to side skirted it like all the way up the lot street. And it was probably kind of riding on limiter a little bit. I was running it kind of hard, and I come down through one of the alleyways here on my way back leaving from over there, and all of a sudden I could hear something kind of like clattering or ticking because we were riding up beside a wall, and I had the window down and everything was kind of loud, so I figured it was the injectors being noisy because these injectors are really noisy. And then I kind of got down on it a little bit to kind of feel it out, and it just clattered kind of hard and then stopped. And then when it came back down to idle, I kicked it in neutral and it was clattering again. And I was like, oh, great. So I come over here and I shut the car off, and I think after looking at everything, I think what happened is I just had a timing chain tensioner just let loose. I would start the car and show you, but I'm kind of afraid to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried that maybe like something of the tensioner fell apart, and I don't know if it's caught up in, you know, put by the cam gear or whatever. So I don't want it to interfere with anything, but it just really sucks because this was supposed to be like the last day of this car being here, so I don't have to pay for this unit anymore. And now, unfortunately, I still got to get it home. I just don't know how. Now, I'm probably gonna have to tow it. Like, I'm probably gonna have to trailer it over to the house. So, anyway, that's what's going on right now. It's always always a new problem with this thing. It never ceases to amaze me. This thing has got a lot of issues. Seems like you fix one thing and two more problems happen. So I'm really hoping that really is the issue. I looked up a couple videos on YouTube. I've heard a lot of timing chain issues about these engines, and I kind of compared it to what I was hearing on YouTube, and I have the same noise. So that was really good to hear. I'm glad it is just a timing chain, and it's not knocking. But I could tell after listening to it for a minute, it definitely wasn't. It's not a knock. It's more like it's definitely more of a timing chain thing. So I have a couple routes that I can take now. I have a top mount manifold for this car. I also have down there an oil pan for it. You probably can't see it, but it's down there. The reason I have the oil pan is because the way that my oil pan is, the guy that actually originally installed that turbo kit, which was not me, the way he did it was he kind of slapped a pipe. He drilled a hole in the pan, slapped a pipe on it, JB welded it, and then cut the end of an AN line off and slipped the line down onto that pipe and then put a hose clamp around it. It is like the most rigged oil drain ever. It's not done correctly. It's definitely not like super secure, and at any moment really that thing could like pop off of there, which would be really hard to do, but it could pop off of there theoretically and then just dump engine oil all over the ground and run out. So you have to take the pan off. I'm telling you this because you have to take the pan off to take the timing cover off to do the timing chain and everything. With it coming up in wintertime, I'm thinking I just get this thing home and do it all. Just drop the pan to take the timing cover off, do the timing chain, the tensioners, put the new pan on with the new AN like fitting tapped onto it or welded on, put the top mount manifold on, turbo, whatever. The only thing I have left of the kit to buy is a downpipe and a turbo. I have to figure out how to connect my downpipe that I buy to the exhaust that I already have. But other than that, everything else I have and own, because I've been preparing to put a top mount kit on this thing. So I'm thinking that that's going to be the route that I take because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it twice. I hate when it comes to taking the lower timing cover off and the oil pan stuff, especially with it in the car. I really hate doing it. It's just a lot of work. So I've already done it once because I replaced the head gasket on it. As you probably can't see, but right there is the brand new Tomei head gasket. You can still see the little gold ring, I guess, maybe. I doubt it. It's right there. Anyway, really unfortunate. Really not the way that I wanted this to end. Kind of sad. Just over this car sometimes, man. I don't want to make this video too long though, so yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is what it looks like. It's getting better, but still a lot more to go. Probably much more, like I said in the last video, much more frequent videos to come, I'm sure. Way more frequent uploads, I think. I got way more free time now, so yeah. Stay tuned.